Steven's Magic Castle.
It's a YouTube channel.
Welcome to Steven's Magic Castle. I don't know how long this stream's gonna be, but we gotta at least check this out, right? Oh, still downloading some stuff. Whoops. Thought I had all those downloads taken care of. What's interesting, so this is by the same company that made Genshin Impact. But what's interesting about this title, this one's like a sci-fi story, but this one is turn-based combat, which I thought was kind of interesting. So we'll see what we think. I feel like I need to turn that down just a tiny hair. How about there? Alright, here we go. I think. Finally. What sort of adventure will this be? What sort of adventure will this be? Okay. What is that? They said.
Seems I came at a bad time.
No. I think you couldn't have timed it better. 23:47:15 system time. Very punctual, Kafka.
Oh.
Elio always tells the exact future. So what's with the explosion just now? Was that also part of his script?
Uh-huh. 23:44:59 system time. The pulses from the explosion cause a massive breakdown from the master control system.
You did that.
No. The Antimatter Legion did it. They completely invaded the space station 2 system hours ago.
Alright. So do we need to fight the Legion?
I don't know. Elio didn't say anything about it, so it doesn't matter.
Got it. So from now on, I'll be in charge of this operation.
Copy. Can you let me have some fun this time? Our last few operations turned out to be pretty dull.
Sorry, I'm afraid there is not much I can do for you. Our task this time is just to place the target properly.
Listen to this lady's voice.
But if you want to go look for some fun yourself, I won't stop you. I mean, after all. After all, Elio didn't put it in the script. Why would it matter? That breathing sensation. Remember it.
Some lady, I guess. Some lady doing the voiceover. Ouch, man. Well, I don't know if you caught the very beginning, but she was like, the place was under attack, and she was like just sitting around playing a fake violin.
Who's this? Herta?
This lady's voice is cracking me up.
She looks so young. She was already famous in the last Amber era, no? She has to be at least 100 years old.
Well, I'll take a weird dub over no dub, though. I will say that.
Society and an emanator of Noose the Erudition. She could probably age backwards if she wanted.
Yeah, I seem to recall that over half of the Genius Society's 80-odd members had a normal death. Wasn't there someone who lived for a dozen days or so? What was their name?
That's pretty normal. Aren't the immortal bosses in games always waiting for the protagonist to come kill them? Immortality is not always a good thing.
Oh, what an alliance joke.
Dude, you're right. She just was really high.
When did the Antimatter Legion become so weak?
I could only attract this much. Did you really want the entire Legion to come here?
Oh, this lot won't be able to slow down the Astral Express crew.
Relax. A Doomsday Beast is also here.
Uh-oh.
May as well kill them all.
All characters possess a powerful ultimate, which can be used when their energy is full. Okay.
This won't take long. Didn't hurt. Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Cleaning up other people's nests isn't in my job description. You know, Kafka?
Yeah. Where did you send it, Silverwolf?
Dude, I understand that. I just pre-ordered on PlayAsia. I'm just gonna have to wait. That's what I did for that Pixel remaster.
Some random coordinates, not important. You care about where that Void Ranger ended up?
Of course not. I'm just amazed at this fancy technique of yours, as usual.
Just a little trick of tampering with the data of reality. I wouldn't call it fancy.
What were you looking at so intently just now? Let me see.
Herta's Toys, a catalog featuring the space station's collection of rare items. They've got a lot of interesting gadgets.
Like what?
There's this gun. It can rate any creature within its crosshair as a score from 0 to 100.
Oh, fancy.
Doesn't sound very interesting.
Aren't you curious about how much you would score? I kinda wanna know mine.
Fine. I guess we can swing by and play with it if it's not too far. What's our destination?
Go down the corridor behind the door on the left. There's a room where some kind of rare item is stored.
So that's where the Stellaron is.
That's where we can find out where the Stellaron is.
Silver Wolf has joined the team temporarily. Switch your Switch your team's new edition Silver Wolf onto the field. Investigate. Collect.
The central area of the space station is up ahead. There will be lots of Legion Void Rangers there.
Okay.
I thought that the North American version did need a patch. I thought that they were the exact same version on the cartridges. I could be wrong, though.
Can you let me have some fun this time?
Relax.
This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
If it does need a patch, it's really weird because I know that the Switch recognizes them both as if they're the exact same game. Same version. I wonder why. Oh well, that's the version I'm gonna have to get.
Hold it.
I'm not overpaying for it.
Someone or something is up ahead.
Although I probably eventually would have overpaid for it had I not been able to get the Play Asia version.
Looks like we're the ones getting ambushed.
But they're the ones getting besieged.
Oh. That's right. Let the besiege begin. Okay.
You took the bait just like that.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Cool.
This won't take long. Not a single soul here. Impressive evacuation work. Did Herta organize it herself?
I'd get it, play it for 10, then never touch it again.
According to the access history, she hasn't.
I definitely am gonna.
6 months.
I don't know if
The
I'll do it on a
evacuation was
stream
directed by
or
the
not
activated
when I get the
researcher,
game,
a
but
girl named Asta.
I will definitely play all the way through 4 and 6 for sure. Maybe I'll end up wanting to do them all. I don't know.
Oh, right. Elio said we wouldn't run into Herta. It seems she really isn't here. Where's the Stellaron?
Elio's script doesn't include any info about the location of the Stellaron, which means in the future he foresees.
We would
I'll give it
find
this.
the
This game,
Stellaron in a
I love the look of it.
non-physical way.
This space station is packed with extraordinary objects. I wouldn't be surprised if there's one that can make it happen.
Well, hiding something extraordinary with something extraordinary. This is pretty Herta. I assume you know what to do? I mean, you've read the catalog for quite a while.
I've got all the clues we need. The only piece missing is a simple trick. Help me investigate the terminal in this room. Our item might be inside.
Okay, the stage is yours.
Okay. I really love that it's got that they decided to make it have
space station on the surveillance screen, but not the Stellaron.
I love they decided to make it have
Even if
turn-based
you could,
combat.
It'd be a trap. Herta doesn't display her collections.
It's kind of neat. Makes me feel like I'm playing a brand new JRPG. Which, I mean, technically I guess I am, but even though this game was not made in Japan.
Huh?
It looks like it was.
Can't see the memory storage for this terminal.
This is the monitoring room. They must have deleted the records and made a run for it. Classic. Make your way over here then. There's no point in trying to...
So, got a master plan? I'm all ears.
It's a matter of hacking the surveillance system directly.
Aha, I see. Herta's collections aren't in the system, so anything unaffected should be our target.
I don't think that you did. I do remember you talking about League of Legends yesterday. But I don't know if you mentioned that part.
Simple, crude.
I can't remember. Maybe if you start telling me, I'll be like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I do remember you talking about League of Legends yesterday, though, because I remember I was like, lol, what is LOL? And then, right when you told me, I realized League of Legends.
Huh. What's this?
Item number 211. Line spot. A simple light deflecting field. It allows an object in its field to pass unnoticed, but if a different item ceases to be obvious, the object gets revealed.
So, Herta hides her collection with something as simple as this?
The simplest method is the hardest to spot. Isn't that our motto?
Strange thing number 2.
It cracks me up this character keeps doing that whistle like that, like...
The data suggests it's just an ordinary hologram, but it has an added layer.
Oh yeah, you did tell me about that.
Don't worry.
So ridiculous.
This will be our grave.
And then I remember I was talking... It's one of the things that's annoying about online games, is the little baby losers.
Interesting. She's a member of the Genius Society, all right.
The Stellaron is up ahead. Huh. It has its own security system. I guess even for Herta, a Stellaron is no ordinary rarity.
What a little baby, dude. I hate
Can
people
you
acting like that. I just don't even understand them.
Even the genius Herta can't compete with me when it comes to hacking.
Good. Then I'll also count on you with the preparation of the receptacle.
This lady's hilarious voice starting to grow on me.
The receptacle's ready. Your decision.
Elio said this decision will bring about lots of changes.
Okay, so here's who if
He
I
also
pick.
said it must be you who
Kind of
makes
like
it.
in Genshin Impact, I guess, when you have to pick the male or the female character. We're going with the lady. Oh yeah.
Want to give her a new name?
Let's give her a new name. We'll name her... I don't know why, she looks like a Heather to me. Except for how do I actually type a name in there? Come on! My keyboard doesn't work.
Why are you standing around? Having second thoughts?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
Her name's Heather.
We've always been the ones taking
There we go.
Stellarons. It's the first time we're giving one out. There we go. How much does she remember?
I'll remember you.
Time to get up.
am I?
A space station, but that's not important. Listen, you are in a daze right now. You don't know who you are, why you're here, or what you're going to do next. You think I look familiar, but you're not sure if you should trust me. None of that matters. All you need to know is that I'm leaving, and you will be left all alone on this space station. From now on, you needn't think about your past or doubt yourself. Listen, in the near future, you will encounter all kinds of perils and hardships, but you will also have many wonderful experiences. You'll meet companions who will treat you like family and embark on surreal adventures with them. At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve. This is your future that Elio has foreseen. Do you like it?
I'm gonna be like, I guess.
Lovely. Hey, remember what you feel in this moment. As long as you know in your heart where you're heading, you're guaranteed to see the ending of the story.
Sakia Mira. What's up?
That's the you I like.
How long do you think you need? According to the script, the Astral Express crew is arriving soon. We should avoid being seen by them.
I know, Silverwolf. Just give me another minute. I must leave now. Don't worry, someone will come and find you very soon.
Very soon.
Just go with them. You won't remember a thing except me.
This lady's voice kind of reminds me of somebody, for some reason.
When you have a chance to make a choice, make one that you know you won't regret.
This sounds like that lady on TikTok that's like, I'm making a sandwich for my cheating husband.
Weren't their coordinates sent out from the space station?
Who cares? They're here and alive. Do they look like a mannequin to you?
Oh, cool. So I'm just now playing this game for the very first time. Just now checking it out.
Weak heartbeat and pulse. March, you better do CPR.
Huh? I've never done it before. Don Hung, you do it.
Wait, stop it! They're awake!
That guy was trying to make some moves on me, I feel like.
Are you all right? Can you hear me? Do you remember your name? Aw, this isn't good. Can you try harder? I'm sure you can at least remember your name.
Nice to meet you. My name's Don Hung, and this is March 7th. This space station was just attacked by the Antimatter Legion. We came to help with the rescue at the request of lead researcher Asta.
Yeah, it's a live service game. As crazy as that seems, kind of like Genshin Impact, you know? Like, I mean, it's obviously not the exact same game as Genshin Impact or anything, but it is. It is a live service game. Oh my gosh. For some reason, this game does not want to cooperate with my little avatar guy. So I'm just going to turn him off. You're just going to have to hear my glorious voice.
Goons owned by the destruction. You're lucky the most dangerous Lord Ravager among them isn't around. Just some nasty minions. We'll take those invaders out soon. Don't worry. Uh-huh. A petite cutie with pink hair? Madame Herta appointed her to be the acting lead researcher. That girl really needs to step up. I can't believe her own employee doesn't even know her name.
back to the Master Control Zone. Asta and the other researchers have gathered there.
Plus, that's where we parked the Astral Express. Don't you worry. We'll protect you from the monsters and clear up this mess.
Oh, so fancy. I don't have the #1 best PC of all time, unfortunately.
Donhong and I are members of the
I'm gonna have to download this to the PS5 and see how it runs on there.
The Express has some dealings with Madame Herta, so we come to visit the space station from time to time.
We just so happened to arrive during this invasion. Of course, as a crew of heroes, we're happy to lend a hand. Yeah, you've never seen it? The Express comes here every once in a while.
It's a unique train that can travel between the stars with the power of the Trailblaze Eon.
Oh, that must be what Sakiyamura was referencing, turning into a trailblazer.
I'll show you once we're back to the Master Control Zone.
You and March go back together. Arlan from the security department lost contact in the vicinity. I need to find him first.
Oh, alright. You stay safe.
Sakiyamura, feel free to give me a sub if you want. I don't know if you like anime-style games, but that's almost all that I
You
stream.
should bring this.
Pretty much almost all that I do.
The
I do
leaves
some
are
other stuff, but-
rampaging through the space station like a pack of wolves. This trip won't be a walk in the park. It's better if you have something to protect yourself. Just
I-
a suggestion, though. You're safe as long as you stick with me.
I definitely do a lot of anime games. Open the shortcut wheel. Go to the characters. Detailed information about characters can be viewed in the character screen. Each character has their own type. Heather is a physical type character. Each character has their own path. Heather is a character that follows the path of destruction. Characters come in different types and follow different paths. Learn about each character in the detailed screen. Okay. Alright.
This place is full of fancy little gadgets. Herta's collection. I really don't get why she'd go out of her way to collect them and then leave them here to gather dust.
Yes, I'll play about anything. At least give it a try.
Antimatter Legion. So these crazy jerks made it all the way here. Watch this.
Ever since I was a kid, I've loved anime-style games. Way back to the Nintendo days.
Let's go.
What about literally fighting with a baseball bat?
Just a scratch.
Dude. This guy,
Let's make it.
it's kind of like in Yakuza Like a Dragon. I don't know if anybody played that, but the main character fights with a baseball bat.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Batter up. Let's go. Rules are made to be broken.
Oh, yeah. Yep, that's me.
You're out.
Sweet.
You're stronger than you look. Seem to be quite the fighter. we'll take that elevator on the central platform to go down to the master control zone. Do you know the way? I noticed that you're not wearing the space station staff uniform. Do you really work here?
Yes.
Really? Feels like you're tricking me. Never mind. I won't ask if you don't want to talk about it.
Sounds like the,
Let's go. I'll take you to the safe zone.
the little Paimon thing from Genshin. The voice, anyway, reminds me of it. Oh, I found some Flostogen. Uh-oh. Alright, alright.
My turn.
Heather's locked on by the enemy and will be attacked first. March 7th follows the path of preservation and can protect allies. Okay.
Stay right there while I give you
The power of cuteness. How do you heal yourself in this game, I wonder? Uh-oh. Maybe you can't. Or maybe you can't yet.
Take this.
Oh my gosh. When a character takes damage, the shield effect will be reduced first.
You can't run. Try that again. You have the worst luck running into me.
Oh man.
Gotta try hard sometimes.
Oh, that makes sense. I gotta get a healer.
Check out this awesome move.
So I'm assuming in this game it's like Genshin Impact where I'm gonna have to pull a healer from
My turn.
whatever you call it. When do I get to the point where I can start doing some pulls, I wonder? I feel like I'm still like kind of in a tutorial mode.
Let's make it quick.
You have the worst luck running into me.
I don't think I know any of the 5 stars. Or I'm pretty much just started the game right at the beginning. I don't know anything.
Just a scratch.
Oh, right in the face.
Rules are made to be broken. You're out. Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Still can take damage in place of hit points. Okay. Alright, alright. Yeah, on MMO Tourist, we probably should. Tutorial samplers. It's hilarious. Oh. That thing healed me, I think.
I knew it.
She knew it. It worked?
Nah, I think the elevator's broken. I pressed all the buttons, but nothing happened. Too bad Dan Hung's not here. He's like a walking encyclopedia. He knows a ton of complicated stuff. Maybe even elevator repair.
Man, I wish Don Hung was here.
I don't know that one.
Oh, there he is.
Whoa! Why are you here? And how did you get here before us?
I took another route to the upper level, and I saw you guys from up there.
This
Our
girl's
next
name is
patrol.
March
He's
7th.
been injured, but not fatally.
You found him. Will he know what to do about this elevator?
I suppose as the head of the security department, he should know.
Then let's go talk to him.
Don Hung. You know we gotta add Don Hung to the party. Alright. We don't have anybody else. Oh. Level him up. With that. Alright. There we go. I guess. Now that we got Don Hung in the group. Don Hung, a legendary hero, emerges. Wait, what is this? What's going on here? Okay. Alright then. Warning, not authorized to use control panel. We'll have to go... Wait a minute. No. We're gonna have to take care of this guy. P... Why am I so bad at these abbreviations? P-O-E.
Cheese.
Thanks, dude. What's up, Life of Ryan? Thanks for the birthday wish. It is my birthday today. So glorious.
Step aside. I have
I
no
like how my friend GC called Don Hung just Don. Yep, today's my birthday. It turns out April the 27th. Nope, I didn't eat any dessert today. Not a big into desserts. But that's okay. I did make myself a steak dinner though, also. So there's that. Alright, what did they want me to do with this guy? I guess I'll just do,
The time is now.
Watch this.
Let's go.
Clemency, never.
I told ya I could fight.
she told you she could fight.
How can we lose? Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Oh, Path of Exile, of course. Of course, Path of Exile.
It's too late to repent.
Let's make it quick. Take this!
You couldn't have done it without me.
You know what game it is reminding me of in a way, not obviously exactly like it or anything, but it's giving me Xenosaga vibes. Anybody play Xenosaga way back in the day? Oh. Well, it's not my birthday anymore where you live, Sakiyamura. But I've still got 2 hours left where I live.
Yep, we're from the Astral Express.
Oh my gosh, I love Persona. Sakiyamura, you a big Persona fan?
Oh. Did Madame Herta send you to help?
It's just a coincidence. We came to deliver the rare relic Herta trusted us to find. We didn't expect to arrive during an invasion.
Why is the Antimatter Legion targeting you guys? It seems they just ignored the surface of the planet and came straight to the space station.
Man, to get a physical copy of those of all three of those games, you spend so much money. Like, oh my gosh, Xenosaga 3, I think is the most expensive one, I believe. I'm gonna look it up right now, see how much they're going for. Oh, look, there's one for sale. Only $300, but that's on DK Oldies. We all know. We all know about what they've been doing. It looks like it's kind of dropped down, though. I mean, I'm seeing you can get it. There's some people selling it for like $95. That's pretty cheap for Xenosaga 3 these days. What about Xenosaga 2? Xenosaga 2... I really loved Xenosaga. Very story-driven, but very awesome. I remember when I first played Xenosaga... I think it's like the first 2 or 3 hours of the game is just all story being delivered. There's not even any battles for like 2 hours.
I have no idea. The Legion came at a very suspicious time. Almost right after the security system suddenly failed.
Yeah, but if you watch the animes, you at least still understand how cool Persona 5 really is. Or even Persona 4. I think the Persona 5 is really cool. Everybody who's like, I don't want to play Persona 5 for 90 hours. I'm like, just watch the anime then, at very least, because it's also really cool. It has the same art style, the same story, pretty much. I think I'm a fan of the Persona 5 anime. I thought they did it justice.
Lead researcher Asta immediately began to organize the evacuation.
Streamers are saying how Star Rail reminds them of different games. It's not that it...
I didn't expect to end up failing in this task.
I guess I'm saying that it reminds me of Xenosaga in a way, just because Xenosaga is like a heavy sci-fi JRPG with turn-based combat, and that, so far, is the only similarity. You don't really see that a whole lot for some reason.
Your leg and dominant hand were injured. It was a wise decision to hide here and avoid a head-on encounter with the Legion.
So in that way, it gives me a Xenosaga 5, kind of, or not the Xenosaga 5. It gives me a Xenosaga vibe, just a little bit, just a taste of Xenosaga.
After the evacuation was complete, the elevators were all shut down to keep the Legion away from the Master Control Zone. Since Lady Asta sent you to look for me...
Yeah, Persona rules. Persona rules. Huge fan of that series.
Elevator system?
Oh, right. She did give me some sort of card.
Mark.
But where did I put it?
I actually did a Persona 5 burger at my restaurant one time as a special, because in the Persona 5 game, you can go to these burger challenges at this place called Big Bang Burger. So I had to do it. I ran a special one week for the Big Bang Burger at my restaurant. Pretty glorious. Every once in a while I'll do an anime-themed burger, and I know that, like, most of the customers have no idea what it is. But they get it anyway. Like, one time I did a burger based on My Hero Academia called The All Might. And I made it to where everyone who bought it got put in a drawing to win an action figure of All Might.
Hold on. I only activated the elevator on the highest floor.
The coolest part was that the person who won the action figure was actually a fan. So I was like, it went to the right person, it turns out.
Because I mustn't give the Legion any chance to reach the Master Control Zone by the elevator. I must ensure the safety of the station staff. So I'll have to trouble you to take a bit of a detour. Apologies.
Huh? You're not coming with us?
My leg is injured. I'd only slow you down. I'll stay here and shut down the elevator once you've made it to the Master Control Zone.
The Master Control Zone.
You won't slow us down. And you should be able to shut down the elevators from the Master Control Zone. right?
Agreed. She and I made it here safely, and now we've also got Don Hung. We're more than enough to protect you.
Don Hung is the legendary hero of yore.
You just follow us and keep yourself alive.
Okay. I wasn't going to say anything, but I was sitting here, I read that, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I cannot think of any black main characters in Persona. I'm starting to feel like a racist, like my brain just erased the black main character or something, because I'm like, oh my gosh, who's she talking about? Or who are they talking about?
Thank you.
Man, I was so confused just then. I was like, oh my gosh, what the heck? Just can't place who she's talking about. That's kind of funny. Activate skill. But yes, I totally agree. Now that I hear what you're saying, I totally agree with you. Even in the game, you know, because the game, the main character, you pick everything that he says. You know what I mean? Like, every time he responds, it's something that you're picking for him to say. And they still pull off giving him, like, this certain type of personality. Such a great series of games. It's kind of funny too, because like when I watched the anime after playing the video game, it feels like a little bit weird, because like, for example, I'm specifically talking about Persona 5. In Persona 5, the anime, it feels like he has a little less character than he actually does in the game. But I mean, I get why, obviously. It's hard to always perfectly pull off a silent protagonist. But I will say, I think that they do it better than a lot of games. Like, sorry, but the Persona 5 characters have way more character. And some people might get mad at me for saying this, but any Persona main character has so much more character than Link from Legend of Zelda. Another silent protagonist. Some people might know, some people might get mad about that, but that's just what I think. That's how I feel like. You, Narikami.
Step aside.
I
have no interest in stoking conflict.
Oh, this guy's not having it.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant.
Man, this guy's getting so dramatic, too.
This sanctuary is but a vision.
Dude, I'm starting to feel like Don Hung really is the legendary hero of yore.
Stay right there while I give you a present.
Dude, correct me. The power of cuteness.
Take this.
Dude, that move is sweet.
Try that again.
Yeah, you piece of trash. Take that.
You can't run.
Just a scratch.
Like, man, when I first played through Persona 5, I was so attached to the characters that by the end of it, dude, I felt like they were... I almost felt like they were people I knew. Like, I missed them. Loved that game.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Oh, I remember Aeon Flux. Click. I remember Aeon Flux. They used to come on MTV all the time when I was a teenager back in the olden days.
The repulsion bridge has been shut down?
Yes, to stall the enemy, more or less.
Oh, okay. Don Hung, the legendary hero, and March 7th. You gotta love some of these awesome character names. I love the character design in this game, I'll say that for sure. Ultimate Blast.
Rules are made to be broken.
My turn.
I don't even know if that's really necessary. But we're gonna do it anyway.
How can we lose?
Back when MTV had music. No joke though, right?
Try that again.
Yeah, you better watch out. March
Let me
7th.
see.
She's coming
Never
for
heard
you.
of it.
Dude, Don Hung is a beast, it turns out. Clone High, Season 1. I don't, for some reason, I don't feel like I remember that one. I'm Googling it. I have to know now. Uh-oh. Oh, look. Look, even my main character is Googling it at the same time on her phone. She's like, Clone High, Season 1. Clone High. Canadian-American adult animated science fiction sitcom. Why haven't I... When was this from? 2002. Gosh, I missed this one for some reason. I didn't even know about this. Wow. Turns out I was snoozing during that time period. Oh, oops, how do I get out of here? Okay, there we go. There we go. I was gonna play Atelier Sophie tonight, but then I remembered that this game came out and I wanted to try it. So I'm checking this out now.
Looks good.
That makes sense, Saki. That makes sense. It's always, so even if there is some sort of gimmick to try to get you to buy stuff, you know. It's always interesting to me when a game comes out that looks this awesome and you can just download it for free and play it. Anybody can just download it for free and play it. It's like when it comes to games like this, I kind of like that in a sense because like if I think the game's really good, I'll put a little money into it. And it's like I buy games at full price that launch all the time and drop $60 on the regular for those and $70 on the PS5. Free game comes out and it's actually good, I'll put a little money on it. I won't go crazy because like I'm also not one to be like, you know what, I'm going to spend $3,000 on this game. Not doing that. Not doing that. Like, when I played Genshin, I got lucky in Genshin. I didn't spend any money in that game, and I was getting, like, the craziest awesome pulls. Like, I got Mona immediately in that game. Didn't even have to pay. Where do they want me to go? To be honest, I don't know. I just remember that was the, like, one of the first characters I got when I played it. And people acted like it was a big deal. Of course, you know, I don't know tons about the game enough to know all kinds of stuff about it. Maybe by the time that I got her, she was easy to get and people just didn't realize. MTV held the rights and creators fought while they even made Spider-Verse. Wow, that's wild. What am I doing here? What have I done to myself here? I need to get up there somehow. I ended up really liking that character, Mona. I thought she was pretty cool. Like, I played Genshin for a little while. I didn't get that hardcore into it. I could probably go back to it and still have a lot of stuff to do and have fun with it, but I don't know. Don't get me wrong, I think it's actually an excellent example of how to do a free-to-play game. Because even though there was plenty of options to spend money in the game, there was enough stuff in the game and enough ways to, you know, maybe not back to back to back, but there was enough opportunities to keep earning ways to get, like, character pulls and stuff that I thought it felt pretty balanced and that I would have been satisfied to play it and never spend a dime. And I think that that's the kind of game where if there is an option to pay that makes me not feel too bad about if I decide to opt in and pay, because how am I lost in here? Like, what am I doing here? What is happening? Oh, wow. Grando, that's pretty wild. I wonder what the new Legacy of Kain game is going to be like. Yeah, EverQuest 3, that's probably never going to happen. Unfortunately for you, that's probably never going to happen. Can I go up here? No. Why does it feel like that's the way that I actually need to go? Let me try maybe over this way somewhere. No. Probably like doing the dumbest thing ever. And what I'm supposed to do is probably so obvious. EverQuest 3, a mobile game. Man, you never know. This game I'm playing right here is a mobile game. But I'm playing it on PC, obviously. And if I decide to really try to get into it, I'll probably play it on PS5. I'm playing it on PC right now, though. Oh my gosh, did I finally figure out where the heck I'm supposed to be going? Somehow? What? How do I get up there? Maybe this way. Oh, I don't even know how I ended up over here. Somehow I just magically wandered into the correct area, I think. There we go.
Hey, these shiny things. Are these light cones? I thought only the Interastral Peace Corporation had rare stuff like this.
No. Light cones are Garden of Recollection technology. They allow you to carry memories around. Very potent enhancement items. I heard the corporation paid a lot for the usage rights, but I've no idea how Herta managed to get hold of one.
They were acquired legitimately. That's all I can say. Take them. They're very useful in combat.
Oh, well, that's good to know, I guess, isn't it? be. Oh, I'm not doing what it said that what it's telling me. What the heck is going on here? Why can't I select it? There we go. Oh, the ice cream cones. Stellar Jade. Ultimate Blast. What was Sony's last MMO? I'm trying to think. What was their last MMO? Oh my gosh. Oh, interesting. So I was playing with the controller, but you can play this game with mouse and keyboard too. Of course you can. Of course you can. But I'm gonna tell you right now, it actually feels pretty good, mouse and keyboard, for this game. See that? Don Hung. He's pulling it off again. Don Hung, the legendary hero. Oh, DC Universe? Yikes. Yeah. No.
Move carefully.
This game has cool music and all of that. All of that.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Ultimate Blast.
Try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that was my plan anyway.
Right there while I give you a present.
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay.
Just a scratch.
Try that again.
Yeah, try it just one more time, little buddy.
You can't run.
Rules are made to be broken.
Dude, for the fact that she uses a baseball bat, it just... I can't help but think about Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Just a scratch.
Can I do it again to her?
With me out here, how can we lose?
I swear the first time I used that attack, she said, "Ultimate cuteness."
Try that again.
Dude, this music is sweet. He just attacked me with the Unreal Engine 5. That guy's being cheap doing moves like that.
Turn. Gotta try hard sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you do got to.
This awesome move. You have the worst luck running into me.
Let's make it quick.
Let's go. Oh, right in the Williker.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
That ought to take care of him.
I told ya I could fight. Watch this.
Let's go.
Oh, dang.
Step aside.
He's not gonna make it that long. Here we go. Alright. Well, as I said when I first started this stream, I just kind of wanted to check this game out, and I figured I might as well stream it. Well, let's see what happens here first.
Why does it always have to get this exciting?
I know, right?
Anyway, at least you're back. March, Dunhung, you've been through a lot.
Dang, I wish Dong Hung was here with me right now, guys.
Himiko, what took you so long? That last wave of antimatter legion came at us like a swarm of locusts. Have you ever tried shooting locusts with a bow?
I wouldn't have made a difference. My orbital
Maybe this is the healer.
A whole bunch of enemies at once, but I couldn't just blow up the space station with it. Herta would not like that. Whew. Are you all right, Arlam? Asta's been worried about you.
I'm fine. A quick patching up will do. Thanks for asking. I'll report the situation to lead researcher Asta immediately. Bye.
Yeah, get out of here, Arlen. You lousy bum.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Himiko,
No, it's the mommy.
navigator of the Astral Express.
In other words, she's in charge of where the express goes.
March hasn't been any trouble for you along the way, has she?
Think carefully about how you want to reply to that.
In that case, I'd rather not answer.
Huh. Looks like we have 2 Don Hungs on our team now.
She called me a Dong Hung over that.
Please leave me out of this.
Don Hung.
Look at you all.
Don Hung
You've
rules.
gotten really close. Come on. Asta has been worried about all of you.
Yes. We got Himiko now. Look how glorious. A glorious champion emerges from the wilds of the city. Look, she has a giant pizza cutter for her weapon. Dude, do you know how big of a pizza you could cut with this thing? Look at that thing. I gotta get a pizza cutter like that. That's for serious pies right there. But anyway, guys, as I was saying earlier, like I said at the beginning of this stream, this was going to be a short one. I actually wasn't going to do a stream at all tonight after MMO Tourist. That wasn't really the plan. But then I suddenly remembered that this game came out, and I definitely at least had to check it out. So far, pretty cool. I mean, for a free game, pretty awesome. Is it the best turn-based battle system I've ever played? No. But it's certainly not the worst. I'm not going to be doing any streams tomorrow because I'm busy all day. But do be expecting, I will be doing a stream sometime on Saturday for Atelier Sophie DX, the Alchemist of the Mysterious Books. And surprisingly, that one has a dub. Believe it or not, that one has a dub. So you will get to experience an Atelier game that's actually dubbed on my channel on Saturday. And that's the plan for now, of course. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks, guys, for stopping in. Grando, Click, all the classics. Saki Amira, thanks for checking out my channel today. It was a pleasure having you around. Hopefully we see you again in here sometime. All right, everybody.